side of these. As you guys know, the last set was very mappable. It went open your GX, and then you can just go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then the thing was in there every time. We'll go ahead and start with the left side though. Get these ones out of the way. Set them right there. Try to put them in camera at least so you guys know I'm not switching them out. Alright, let's just start from here. Try to get the camera to focus up before I hit the rares. Anyways, I'll be popping out a random code here and there. Alright, green card, not a good one. Nose pass. A lot of the commons aren't very impressive, so I'm probably just going to burn through some of these. Rockruff, super cool looking. The Gloomy, kind of funny, it's got the little stitching. Alright, we got a Machamp as our first reverse. Aqua Patches are definitely going to be a must, especially when we don't get our GXs or any double foils or anything like that. Talonflame, the other one's obviously way better. This one's kind of bad. Seems like a waste of rare, to be honest. Your energy, whatever. The worst off Professor's Letter, and a Sableye. So we're not off to a good start. The Machamp itself I don't think is very playable either, but I'm probably build budget decks. I always build stupid budget decks. Okay, let's see. Ooh, white code. Here we go. Maybe we can be off to a better start. Bedlam. Alolan Vulpix. Beacon's actually not bad if you get stuck while you're trying to get your Vulpix or your Ninetales GX out. We got Slowpoke, Machop. Let's go from the back now. You get Enhanced Hammer. Playable. Put that in that pile. Vanillish. Ooh, Aqua Patch, nice. I think that's going to be a $2, $3, $4 card. Water Box getting super hype. Not as good as Max Elixir, of course, but with the water deck being super hype, I think that one's going to be really good. Energy. Alright, here we go. From Marini to... oh, snap, our first pull. Toxapex GX. Not the best GX out there, but pretty cool nonetheless. Let's go ahead and sleeve him up, and then we can read his attacks. 1 Psychic, Spike Cannon, flip 4 coins. This attack does 30 damage for each heads. It's actually pretty bad. I guess that'll be kind of neat with the flip teeny that comes out eventually. We got 3 Psychic for super intense poison. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poison. Put 10 damage counters instead of 1 in between turns. Once again, that could be pretty cool, but with Floatstones being a thing, Solgaleo's ability, who else can you move Pokemon around with? Zoroark. I mean, there's like a million guys that can just switch with the active. So, cool attack, but I don't think it's going to be seeing as much play as it could. 3 Psychic, GX attack, total shelter, 150. Prevent all effects of attack, including damage done to this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. Not bad. As far as GX, I mean, it's sad that that's the GX attack, because that's probably, it's only a very playable attack, but whatever. So that was the second pack. If you see any other videos open, make a note. If they get their GX on a second pack too, maybe these are mappable. Alright, we got a green code. Farts. Let's just go ahead and put that up there really quick. Focus camera. There you go, green code. Pretty lame, means we're not getting anything. Pancham. Very cool looking Pancham. Man, I can't get those in cast form. Whatever. Murkrow. Slowpoke. No one cares about him either. Wishcash as a rare. You know what? My one complaint about this game so far is the amount of rares they print that are just utterly unplayable is just, I don't know, it's kind of infuriating. You've got a stage 1, 130, 1 fighting, 2 colorless, 60 damage. Your opponent's Pokemon is now asleep. Not bad, I guess. Definitely not good. 1 fighting, 3 colorless, 100 times. Discard the top 3 cards of your deck. Does 100 damage for each energy card you discarded this way. It's like, alright, I guess that's Typhlosion, but better maybe. I don't know. 100 times is pretty good. You definitely don't need to flip as many energy, but it's just kind of like, again, you guys already did that gimmick. Come out with a better gimmick. I do like this Beware. Rake in when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon on your bench. I guess not even on your bench, just in general. You may draw 3 cards. So you evolve him, bam, draw 3. Here's that Stadium card. I'm still not sure if it's going to see play, but for now I'm kind of digging it. Get a water or fighting Pokemon from your deck and then put it on your bench. Your opponent obviously gets to do it too, so it could help them. But water or fighting basic, not bad. I guess it could speed up the water box everyone's talking about. Play some goofy cards with that too. I see some fun budget decks in the future. Another green. This is pack 2 though, so let's see if they are mappable. Electric Geodude, kind of funny looking. Fletchling, going all the cute binders. Sharpedo. Watercolorless, 70 damage. Here's a card like, man, all I'm doing is complaining right now. I should probably quit complaining. But here's a card that they printed a better version of it in the last set. So why would you print one in this set too? There's, 500 plus Pokemon or whatever they're at now. You'd think that they could pick something that they haven't printed in the set that just came out. But what do I know? Victory Bell, Metang, Kamala, terrible Professor's Letter. Alright, if this one has a GX or a foil or whatever, I'm gonna get scared that these are mappable. Okay, here we go. Nope, okay. Definitely Gligar, Geodude, Petrap, Litwick. Probably gonna butcher some of these names. Gligar, Double Shot, no one cares. This one seems like it might kind of maybe see play. 1 fire, search your deck for 3 basic fire Pokemon, put them on your bench, then shuffle your deck. 2 fire, 30 damage, discard an energy from this Pokemon. If you do, discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Kind of interesting because you get to fish out 3 guys. And by see play, a lot of the times when I say see play, I'm more talking about these goofy budget decks I like to build. Gothorita, Kamala, Rescue Stretcher. Choose one. Put a Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand. Shuffle 3 Pokemon from your discard pile into your deck. Kind of a Super Rod, kind of a revived Super Rod, I guess. Alright, next pack. Doink, another green code. Man, just hitting all the bad ones right now. Well, it just means all the good ones are coming up. Wishy-Washy, Vanillite, Clefairy, Sliggoo. For 1 colorless, Division. Search your deck for 2 Sliggoos and put them. Alright, I don't even care anymore. Honchkrow, Fate Attack, 30 damage. To anywhere, 2 colorless, 10 plus. 10 more damage for each damage counter on all of your opponent's Pokemon. That one could be pretty interesting. Watchdog, another Rescue Stretcher. Sudowoodo, this guy's like pretty good uncommon too. Definitely not a bulk uncommon when you do get him. So Roadblock, he says your opponent can't have more than 4 bench Pokemon, so he's kind of a Parallel City, but on a Pokemon. So that one's cool because it'll let you. Actually, no, let's put that right there too. Cards I definitely think are better than bulk. It lets you play a Stadium instead of having to play Parallel City, but he can also get Lysandered out. So there's definitely pros and cons to that. Another green code, man. Get the worst box ever. Tentacool, Stuffle, Alolan Sandshrew. Alright, cool. That'll go with my Alolan Sandslash. Jangmo-O, Bulletproof, takes 10 less damage from attacks. Alright, cool. That's terrible. Pangaro, Sky Uppercut, isn't affected by resistance for 3. I guess that's okay. For 4, Magnum Punch, and that's nothing special either. Machoke, Daunting Pose. For all damage done to your bench Pokemon by your opponent's attack, your opponent's attack and abilities can't put damage counters on any of your bench Pokemon. That's kind of interesting. 30, flip a coin, 30 more. Energy Recycler, again, no one played it to begin with. Amnesia. Once again, another one of those cards where they're like, hey, you know what? We need to reprint some trainers so that they stay in standard. Why don't we use a trainer, reprint it, that has seen zero play in tournaments at all. Alright, white code, finally. Phantump. Pretty cool for the Trevenants. I think Trevenant item lock could definitely be a thing. Honchkrow reverse. That is a super cool picture. So we're at Slowbro. Another Machoke. Lampent. Our energy. Here we go. Drampa. Not the GX. Search your deck for a basic energy. Attach it to this Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. 3. Move an energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. 80. Yeah. Definitely won't be playing that. Oh well. At least it wasn't a green code card. Double foil pack. Not what we're looking for, but better than nothing. Another green. Oh, well, let's just raffle through these. Full picks. Whatever. Choice Band reverse foil. Hell yeah. The attack of this Pokemon this card is attached to does 30 more damage to your opponent's active GX and EXs. Man. At reverse foil 2, it's probably going to be a $4 or $5 card. Awesome. That was a super good one to get. Let's see. This thing, definitely can't pronounce that name. Lampent, Tentacruel, Max Potion again. Max Potion has seen play here and there. Getting reprint, definitely not upset about that. Definitely better than energy, whatever. Better than 90% of the energy cards that moves crap around. Another green code, man. Delibird, that was pretty funny. Cool picture. Taking all of the presents from you guys. Nosepass, Castform, Rayquaza. 2 colorless, 30 damage. Attach 2 basic energy cards from this card pile to one of your bench Pokemon. That could be pretty interesting and maybe see some play in some fun decks. I'm not sure about tournament competitive decks, but fun decks for sure. Super cool. Sharpedo, God, why is it a rare? Energy Recycler, Max Potion, Clefable. We haven't gotten an Aqua Patch yet. I'm gonna have to double check. I want to see. Hopefully, Aqua Patches are about 3 per box. Like most uncommons are. Oh, white code. Here we go. Tello, Carvana, Barboach, Phantom, Chop, Max Potion, Sudowoodo. Do like that one. Ooh, Field Blower. Alright, focus up, man. Focus up. Choose 2, any combination, Pokemon tools and stadiums, and ditch them. Super good, very good uncommon. Alright, come on, focus, man. Oh, shoot, and a choice band. That was actually a pretty jam-packed uncommon slots. Alright, here we go. Bam! Goodra. Alright, let's see what this baddie does. Stage 2, 160. Power Whip. Does 20 times the amount of energy attached to this Pokemon to one of your opponent's Pokemon. 20 damage anywhere for a couple energy attached on it, so it's not terrible. Your opponent switches their active Pokemon with one of their bench Pokemon. The Choice Band was definitely the better card to get out of that pack, that's for sure. Alright, next. So we've got 2 double foil packs. I'm a green. Jeez Louise. Bellsprout, Gilgar, blah blah. Mudsdale. Pass. Trevenant. Actually like that one a lot. Item lock them. 30 times the amount of trainers in their hand. Knocking out lots of dudes. You know, I like that guy a lot. Let's put him over there. Lame. Field Blower. Gothorita. Whatever. Rockruff, probably one of my favorite pictures in this set. Look at that. Machop. Oh, I didn't even see. Ooh, white code card. Here we go. Trubbish, Delibird, Alolan, Graveler. Focus up, guys. Focus up. Metang, Clefable, Energy. Alright, here we go. Haven't hit a GX yet, or in a while, so let's do it. Secret Rare! Ugh. Nope. Another double foil. Comfy. Flower Shield. Each of your opponent's Pokemon that has Fairy Energy attached to it can't be affected by special conditions. Remove the special conditions affecting those Pokemon. Alright, I guess. Clefairy, colorless, 30. Your opponent draws a card. Yep, pass. Not playing that card in the deck ever. Alright. Wasted foils, wasted rares. Killed a bunch of trees. Pokemon didn't need to. Good job. Green code card. Man, this right side has been very uneventful. Geodude. That one's pretty funny looking. Do it evolves into crab. Sandbrew. Alright, cool. Trubbish. Quaza, I guess that's cool. Altar of the Moon, that one's okay. Brookhill. Like I said, I'm not sure if that one's going to see play, but we're definitely not crying. It could have been a worse common, that's for sure. Another green code card. Alright, let's just get those aqua patches then. Bam, Bloomy, Whalmer, Bedlam, Wailord Foil, Vanilla Exhale. 20 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. Frozen Breath. You may discard 2 water from this. If you do, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. That is terrible. Waste of a rare slot. Mallow. Actually, I haven't read this one yet. Search your deck for 2 cards. Shuffle your deck, then put those cards on top in any order. Yeah. No thanks. Oh, nope. You're over there. You're not even playable. Alter the Soon. I think you're playable. Hakomo. Oh. Alright, here we go. White code card, nice. Blah blah blah. Vulpix, very cute. Chauncey. Altar of the Soon. Graveler. Mallow, pass. Fire Energy. Alright, be a GX. We haven't gotten one yet since the Toxapex. So here we go. Secret Rare, Double Colorless Energy, bam! Metagross GX. Alright, well at least we got a GX. Let's go ahead and sleeve this bad boy up really quick and then we'll read what he does. 250 hit points, Stage 2, Geotech System. Once during your turn, before you attack, you may attach a Psychic or Metal Energy from your discard pile to your active Pokemon. That's pretty cool actually. 2 Metal Colorless, 150. This Pokemon can't use Giga Hammer during your next turn. Pokemon's really getting into the can't use the next attack things. Algorithm, colorless. Search your deck for up to 5 cards and put them into your hand and then shuffle your deck. Man, I've got some pretty mixed feelings about this. This one seems like it could be really good. It's kind of like the Bronzong all over again. I guess if you're playing Solgaleo, that could be really good. 2 of those Metagrosses up and you're attaching 1 energy a turn. Solgaleo powered up almost every turn. Doing 230, and if you put the band on him, 260 to GXs and EXs. That doesn't seem terrible. I'm gonna lean towards I like the Metagross a little bit more than I should. Heliolisk, let's see. 20 flip coins does 20 more. Stupid, alright. Electric, 2 colorless. 120 does 30 damage to one of your bench Pokemon. Waste of a rare slot. Galele, haven't seen that one yet. Crunch, 40, flip a coin, discard energy from your opponent's active. Not bad. If this Pokemon has any damage counters on it, this attack does 80 more damage. Not bad. That's actually better. I would have rather had that as a rare than that. Sleeping Bell, Altar of the Moon, whatever. Alright. Be like a secret rare or something. Otherwise this side was pretty uneventful. Oop, white code card. Here we go. Clefairy, Barboach, Carvanha, Bird, Tentacruel, Poison Sting, 38 opponent's active Pokemon is now poison, 3 colorless, 40, flip a coin. Yeah, I already don't care. Oh, here we go. Grass Pokemon and Electric Pokemon take 30 less damage from the opponent's attacks. Yeah, if you're playing Grass, you're not playing this stadium right now. Not until Force of the Giant Plants rotates out. Hala, search, shuffle your hand into your deck. If you have used your GX attack, draw 7. If not, draw 4. Not sure my feelings on that card right now, so we'll just put it in the whatever pile. Energy, alright, here we go. Secret Rare, double colorless. Bam! Oh, Max Potion! Alright. Secret Rare, heck yeah. Full Art Secret Rare. Oh man, sweet. Not the double colorless, but we're definitely not going to complain. This thing's seen play before, and it's occasionally in decks here and there, so that was not the worst secret rare we could have pulled. Nice. God, and the texturizing on that, like, I wish this camera would pick it up a little better. Man, that is amazing. Alright, sweet. Well, that side was now less uneventful, so awesome. Alright, cool. That could have been worse for sure. Go ahead and move these out of the way. Bam, back in the box you go. You guys can stay there, I suppose. Let's move these over here. Talk to myself a lot. Alright, here we go. Max Potion, Metagross, and Toxapex. Still have a full art we could be pulling, or even a hyper rare would be nice. Starting off with a Junker. Tello, Wailmer, Trubbish, whatever, Wimpod. Turtonator. Turtonator rare. Alright, well, probably going to be terrible, but let's go ahead and read them. 2 colorless, 30, flip a coin. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed if heads. That's lame. 2 fire, colorless, 90. Yeah, definitely should not be a rare. Sandslash. Now this guy should be a rare. Once during your turn before you attack, you may draw a card. Awesome. 50. Switches Pokemon with your bench Pokemon. Once the Ninetales comes out, the Alolan Ninetales that says opponent's EXs and GXs do no damage to him, that Sandslash will basically be Donphan all over again. How exciting. I'm excited for that one. Brooklet Hill. Oh, it could be playable still. Like I said, that one I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think. If you think it's playable, cool. If you think it's trash, let me know. It might save me some time on playing it. Oh, here we go. Chansey. Oh no. Yup. Stuffle. Oh, sweet. Vulpix. Go with my Ninetales. Machoke. Max Potion. Tentacruel. What's this? Delmise. Steelworker. Your steel Pokemon attack do 10 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. The defending Pokemon can't retreat during your opponent's next turn. 70 damage for 3. That's interesting. I'm either way on that one. Seems like it can be pretty fun. 2 of those out with your Solgaleo. I guess you're almost knocking out most GXs. Another green card. Whatever. Sorry I'm not reading these ones as much. Clefable. Wailord, no one cares. Alter the Moon. Choke. And Gliscor. Man. It's like a pack you're going to spend $4 on. You open that up. Like, talk about sad face. Not even good uncommons. Phantom, nice. Machop, Fletchling, Vulpix again. Hey, Blissey. I didn't even look. Green card, of course. Fresh Egg. Actually, it's the first time I've seen this Blissey. Very cool picture. Fresh Egg. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may heal 80 damage from your active. That's kind of cool. Double Edge, 160. It does 80 damage to itself. That's actually not all that cool. This one I think is super good. This is deserving of a rare spot for sure. Colorless, Supernatural Dance. For each Pokemon in your opponent's discard pile, put 1 damage counter on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. Well, whoops. Talk about anti-Night March, God. Field Blower, sweets. Sudowoodo, sweets. Lampent, Bulker. I definitely don't sugarcoat this like most videos will. I'm not going to be like, oh, sweet, we got a, Lampent. No one cares. We all know those are bad. You don't have to try to pretend, right? Petrat, Snorunt, Murkrow, whatever. Lunala, not GX. 1 Psychic. This attack does 40 damage times the amount of Psychic energy attached to this Pokemon. That's kind of cool. 160 hit points too. Stage 2, that's not bad. 3 Psychic. 130. Move all energy from this Pokemon to your bench Pokemon in any way you like. About to die. Go ahead and throw them on other stuff. I guess that's kind of cool. Turtonator, not deserving of a rare. Energy Cycle, not deserving of reprint. Oh, sweet. Choice Band. Awesome. I have to see how many. I think that's my second one of those, not including the foil. Pretty good to know the ratio on uncommons out of a booster box. That'll really determine the value of a lot of these. Delibird, whatever. Oh, sweet. Aqua Patch foil. You know what? If we're not getting a double foil pack, at least we're getting a sick-ass reverse foil. Aqua Patch. Put 1 water energy from your discard pile onto one of your benched waters. Sweet. Probass. Energy Link. 30 attachment energy from discard pile. This Pokemon. 120. Pretty bad. Clefable. Metang. Oh, heck yeah. Another choice band. That makes 3. Awesome. Maybe that card won't be $3 or $4 right out the gate if it's that easy to get. Next, white code card. Here we go. Let's get our other guys now, finally. Blah, blah, blah. Sandshrew. Alright. Mallow. Lame. Sudowoodo. Sweets. Hala. Not sure. Energy. Not sure. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, here we go. Bam! Darn it. Minior? God, I'm not even going to be able to say that. Basic, Swift. This attack isn't affected by weakness. Alright, 20 damage. Who cares? Cosmic Explosion. 190. This Pokemon is knocked out. Yeah. Let's go ahead and put that in the bulk foil pile already. It does 190. I guess that's cool. Green code, man. Whalmer, Bedlam, Rockruff, Machop, Trubbish, Delmize foil. Don't really care for him. Salazzle, when you play this Pokemon, evolve during your turn, you may leave your opponent's attack Pokemon burn and poison. Oh yeah, hot poison. That definitely could have been named better. That's decent though. I think that'll see some fun play. Alter the Soon. I got like a million of those now. I don't think those are going to be selling for more than a quarter, 50 cents. Alright, Vulpix. Chansey. Oh yeah, what's the code? Green, whatever. Lane, Trubbish, Machop. Oh, cool. Rockruff foil. Definitely like that picture. Pretty neat. Lilligant, Petal Blizzard. 10 damage to each your opponent's Pokemon. Alright, lame. Flip 3 coins. Does 40 damage to each head. Whatever. Not worthy of a rare slot. That's for damn sure. Man, you either hit it or you don't in this set. There's definitely no in between on these. Alright, white code card. My voice picks up a little. A little more happy. Alright, Nose Pass, Wimpod, Gloomy. Here we go. Mallow, lame. Moon, lame. Weeping Bell, no one cares. Energy. Alright. Tapu Lele. Drampa GX Full Art. You know what? I like this guy. I am not going to complain about that. Drampa GX Full Art. Righteous Edge. 20. Discard a special energy attached from your opponent's active Pokemon. More than likely you're hitting DCEs because this isn't a very special energy intensive meta right now. 3 colorless, Berserk, 80. If your bench Pokemon have any damage counters on it, this does 70 more damage, which is pretty cool. So you're probably doing 150 almost every time. And then Big Wheel, his super awesome GX attack, where you shuffle your hand into your deck and then draw 10 cards. That was not the Tapu Lele full art, but still a very good card. You play that in like a Volcanion deck where you don't use GX attacks often. Being able to shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 10 is pretty good. Green code, again. I think my hits are pretty low right now. Oh, sweet. Sandslash. Definitely not going to complain about that one. Alright, butcher this name, so I'm not even going to say it. Feather Dance. During your next turn, this Pokemon's Pom-Pom Punch base attack is 100. Yeah, I guess. Alter the Soon. We got a million of those now. It's definitely not going to be worth money. White code, alright. Let's get that Tapu Lele already. Very exciting card. At the moment of the filming of this so far, the Tapu Lele Hyper Rare is selling for $80 pre-sale. The full art selling for about $60, and the regular art selling for about $40 to $45. So let's get him! Tapu Koko, so close. I do like this one though. Let's go ahead and read him. Tapu Koko, 170 hit points, no weakness. That's definitely good to note. No resistance. Arrow Trail. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may move any number of lightning energy from your other Pokemon to this Pokemon. If you do, switch this Pokemon with your active Pokemon. So it's definitely got the Dragonite busting in, or bust through, whatever they called it. 2 electric colorless, 130. It's definitely not bad. I mean, that's 2-hit KOing everything so far. So no weakness, 2-hit KOing, like that's pretty good. 2 electric colorless, Tapu Thunder GX 50 times. This does 50 times the amount of energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. Definitely a revenge killer. Not a bad GX attack. I believe Tapu Koko will see some play. Could you imagine going Tapu Koko, having the electrodes where you can knock him out to put him on electric Pokemon and make him an energy, and then ace trainering your opponents, and then like Sky High Claws or Tapu Thunder? I mean, knocking out their guy, dropping their hand down to 4, like that's pretty game changing, I think. Oh, I didn't see what it was. Green code card, whatever. Whimsicott. If any Pokemon is knocked out during your next turn, take 2 more prize cards. Yeah, okay, I guess. Swellow, Agility, 20. Flip a coin. If heads, prevent all effects of attack, including damage done to this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. That's okay, I guess. If this Pokemon used Agility during your last turn, this attack does 80 more damage. So that's what? 120, 140? That's, doesn't seem very good. Multi-switch, not very good. Fletch Finder, Graveler. Alright, here we go. So Tapu Koko, I'm not crying over that guy. Max Potion, sick. Drop a GX Full Art, pretty sick. Metagross, I actually kind of, the more I'm thinking about him, the more I like him. That Toxapeck is interesting. Sandshrew, whatever on that. Whimsicott, whatever on him. The Beware. Very, very fun budget deck, I believe. That's going to be super cool. Here we go. And I'm a Machamp. This attack does 80 more damage for each prize card your opponent took their last turn. So you could do 180 with it, I guess, if they knocked out one of your GX, EXs. Sorry, this one isn't focusing up. Submission, 3 fighting, 150. It does 30 damage to itself. That's definitely not playable, I don't think. I'll just play the Machamp EX at that point. Green. Wimpod, Machop, whatever, Stuffle, Phantup. Wishcash, Foil, Fighting, 2 colorless, Water Pulse. Yeah, we already know this one. Opponent's active Pokemon Sleep. For flip, discard the top 3. I like it, but I don't like it. Like, we have Typhlosion. He is a stage 2, but I don't really need to make another card just like that already. Like, be original. Make something new. Like one that's like putting stuff on the bottom of your deck or something. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to make, but alright, here we go. Green code card. Let's see what the foil is. Blah, 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 blah. Foil Brooklet Hill. Well, we've got a million of those. I don't see that one being very expensive. Garbodor, 120, stage 1. 1 psychic. Trashalanche, 20. This attack does 20 damage for each item card in your opponent's discard pile. Oh, that's kind of interesting. That could be a lot of damage. Could be. Acid Spray, flip a coin. If heads, discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. You know, it's actually not bad. I could see him being played in a fun deck. Sableye, Multi-Switch. Let's look at whatever. Alright, here we go. Next. We got one more pack after this. Gotta be something. Otherwise my ratios are pretty bad. Swellow, we already know what he does. Lunala. We already know what the Lunala does. Fire Energy, Marini. Oh, sweet. Aqua Patch, Enhanced Hammer. At least the uncommons were stacked. Come on, let's end this on a big note. A note. And not a sad face no. Oh, I see there's something in here. Sweet. Murkrow, Sandslash, Machop, Chansey, Snorunt, Stuffle, Fletch Finder, Marini. I guess I could have put the cards like everyone else does. However you say that. Energy. Bam! Wishy-Washy GX. I don't actually even know what this does. Kind of scared. Basic. 210 hit points. Alright, that's kind of cool, I guess. Water Gun, 20 damage, Vanilla, 1 water. 3 water, 2 colorless, Torrential Vortex. 120. Discard a special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Yeah. 3 water, 2 colorless, Blue Surge GX, 220. Move all energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon in any way you like. Okay, I don't see this seeing play. We did end on a GX, like I asked. Thanks, Lord Arceus, for that, I guess. How many Aqua Patches do we get? 1 Aqua Patches and the belt are the ones I'm most interested in. Oh, and the Field Blower, actually. Field Blower. Look at me, I'm just rifling through these without any sleeves on. Blasphemer. Field Blower. Choice Band, Field Blower, Choice Band, Aqua Patch, Enhanced Hammer. Oh, I don't want Enhanced Hammers, whatever. Alright, let's do this. Now, the reason I'm looking at these, one of the most important things to me is the ratio on uncommons per box. That was not one I was cared about. Generally, when you get about 3 uncommons of the same card per box, and this one he did not. So if I did not get this foil one, I technically only got 2 Aqua Patches in this box. I believe Aqua Patch is going to be a $3 or $4 card almost immediately out the door. Just because if its ratio is that low in every box and people are needing 4 in every deck, eventually I pulled 2. Had I not pulled the foil, I still need 1 more if I want to play the deck itself. So now I'm going to have to go out of my way to try to find one from someone who already has 4. And if they're only getting 2 per box, therefore, the supply and demand have gone up. 3 choice bands, and then my foil one that makes 4. 3 uncommons on average, pretty good. And the 3 field blowers, awesome. I'm glad I got 3 of those too. Into the GXs, Wishy-Washy, probably the worst one in this whole pull. But we'll see. Whatever. Like, I'm not the best deck builder in the world, but just reading it out off the bat, I don't really think it's that good. Toxapex seems interesting. Putting 10 damage on in between turns because of the poison seems pretty cool. But with float stones and just ways to move in, I mean, heck, even the Tapu Koko now moving into the active just gets rid of those conditions altogether. We'll see if he finds a home eventually. Metagross, I like. I think with the Solgaleo, he could see play. That is 2 stage 2s, so that might be hard to do, but pretty decent. Drampa GX, I believe, is going to be super good, especially in decks that don't use GX attacks. Like I said, like Volcanion. I mean, honestly, even in Water Box, you're probably not going to use the Lapras GX attack. So, I mean, shuffle your hand, draw 10, pretty good. You're probably doing 150 every time. That's a 2-hit knockout. And you got the Tapu Koko. I believe this guy is going to be very, very playable. Moving energy onto him. Sick. No weakness is just so good. Right now, weakness ruins the game. Like, I don't know how many people play against their weakness and they just almost just give up before they even sit down. It's not impossible to beat your weakness matchup, but it is very, very uphill battle and just really boring. So having no weakness, I mean, this guy I think is going to be, that's going to be sick. Moving all the energy to do 130, that's a 2-hit KO on almost every EX and GX, I believe. And then his Tapu Thunder, I mean, that's just revenge kills all over the place. You bring him out, do your 130, maybe knock their dude out. They bring out their next guy. I mean, even if you only have 3 energy, you're doing 150. If you can put 4 or 5 energy on him and just start knocking things out. And then, of course, the super sick Max Potion Hyper Rare. Look at that thing. Looks so cool. Come on, focus up. Doesn't want to. Bam, look at that. Sick. Alright, so these are my ratios. We got 4 regulars, 1 full art, and 1 secret rare. I don't think that's terrible. I've seen better boxes from the previous set where they were getting 3 or 4 regular GXs, 1 full art, 1 hyper rare, and a secret sometimes. But what's that? 6 pulls on average. I think that's a pretty standard box, so not too bad. Especially Max Potion's pretty cool. Definitely gonna play a Tapu Koko deck online when I can. Gotta wait for this set to be technically officially released though. Anyways, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe if you can. Let me know what you guys pulled out of your boxes or even just your booster packs that you've randomly picked up here and there. Tell me how much better your pulls were. If you got the fabled Tapu Lele that everyone's wanting right now that's pre-selling for $1 million. It'll be interesting to come back to this video and see what the hyper rare, if it's still at $80, you know, and let's see, the set comes out in about 1.5 weeks. So about 3 weeks coming back to this video. I'm just going to double check the prices. But at 80 for the hyper rare, that's a lot. Hopefully it doesn't go up. But anyways, yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you got. Tell me how good or bad my box was. I think I'm a little on the fence. I don't believe I broke even on this. But it's always fun to open and get all those extra codes too. Definitely not going to complain about that. Other than that, also follow us on. I'm going to start streaming on Twitch a lot more frequently now. We just have a bunch of other stuff going on. And I'll definitely make an updated video of our new schedule of the videos I'm going to try to post each week. So hopefully we'll be getting about 2 to 3 videos out a week. Go ahead and watch my Pokemon pre-release openings too. You can see my terrible opening and my pretty good opening on that too. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Coconut signing out.